Just waiting to get loaded now, man. About to lay back. A little inch of laying it back. Just chilling. I'm out here, Cargill. Got the trailer behind me. Just waiting to get loaded. They gonna call me. Open up that gate. Let me through. Until then, just kicking back and chilling. I got a 3 hour drive, almost 3 hour drive. It's like 2.5. I drive up to Fremont. I go to Heinz in Fremont. I haul corn syrup, so this whole tank that I got behind me is gonna be full of corn syrup. Hopefully in the next hour. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you ain't yet. I'm trying to go live as much as I can. I just got back from vacation. It's like my second day back. Went out for like a week. You can catch those videos on my channel. Thanks for the like though. Hot games. Man, yeah, I'm just chilling right now. I would cut off the truck because it's probably causing a lot of vibration, but it's so hot. It's so hot. I can't even fathom just going off of room temperature right now. Room temp is probably gonna kill me. Gonna cook my brain. But yeah, thank y'all for hitting that like button, jumping in here for me. Hit that subscribe button if you ain't yet. I'm your boy trying to get monetized. I'm gonna tell you how to do it when you're driving trucks in the summer. You gotta freeze your water the night before. That's your carry-on water, and then you got a water that you take with you. Last night on my way back, I came back from Mason, and on my way back, I seen this fire on the side of the road. I'm like, damn. Now, I remember seeing something like that when I was driving through New York. Big ass ball of fire on the side of the road. This is on the highway. My name Gabe. Hey BB, I do got a Twitch though. I do got Twitch. I just started on Twitch probably about 2 months ago. If you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button here, and then go over to Twitch. It's the same name on Twitch. But yeah, I do all types of content. I started off with Twitch with just doing gaming since my friend knew how to do. He was already streaming. He showed me how to do it through gaming. This not calling me to come back now. Hold on. Yeah, so they just called me, told me I'm good to go to the field for Beeline. Yeah, you can catch me on Twitch. I'm trying to hit affiliate. I'm trying to hit affiliate on Twitch. I just hit I think 124 followers on Twitch. It only take 25, but it take a consistent on average 3 viewers over the course of 4 days to become partner. I ain't even got the invite yet. They say you're supposed to get an invite. But yeah, we about to pull on back, y'all. Let me sit this down before I get in trouble. I ain't trying to get in trouble for y'all now. Unless y'all about to babe me, they got to babe me. Gotta supplement the income before I can start getting in trouble. We here about to get loaded. They say I'm in the line for B, and Cargill for Beeline. So where I'm at, this is a Cargill. They load you up on the corn syrup here. So I haul corn syrup if you ain't know yet. But yeah, I've been driving trucks for a good year now. I ain't gonna lie, I got in a very good position. Honestly, it's been over the course of maybe 3 years, but I got a year experience because I drove like 8 months with my first company, and then I stopped and I drove school buses. So right after I stopped, I was driving school buses, and then I got word from one of my coworkers. He had a buddy that worked with the company I'm at now, and they said they hiring. He was gonna get me on. Once it paid like triple, so I'm like, shit, get me in there. I said I need parts. Get me up on in there, especially with the experience I had. Like I only had like 8 months, 8 months experience. A lot of companies like this, like driving tankers and stuff, like you need a lot more experience to be home daily. But yeah, I got up out of there. I enjoyed the kids though, man. I enjoyed the work. Honestly, I'm gonna go back to driving school buses once the fall comes. So pretty much August, I'm gonna go back, and instead of being like contracted on contract where I can do field trips and like midday trips and stuff like that, I'm gonna go back just as a sub. So I had that little bit of money on top of this. I do the morning routes. When you contract it, you got to do morning and evening. So pick up and drop off, which basically, yeah, pick up to go to school and drop off home. So yeah, I'm gonna do just pickups to go to school in the morning, cause typically my routes, my loads, I get started around. Typically, the earliest I've had a load get loaded was like 11. So if I'm done with my AM routes with the school buses, I'll be done around like 9:30. I take that little bit of money, come on over here, drive these trucks, and that should add me a good 1,000 a month just doing that. But yeah, I enjoy it though, man. I really do. Thanks for tuning in, BB. But yeah, right now I'm waiting to get loaded. They just backed out. That's where I go in and go in the Beeline. Let the full liner truck just get done. This big ass plant. This plant stank. It stank, man. I don't know if it's because they making corn syrup or what, bro, but it smell like dog food all the time. I think I should be cool. That beeping is them moving rails. Like they got a bunch of train rails here, and they move them with like tractors. I think I'm good to pull in. But yeah, trucking changed my life, y'all. Changed my life. Honestly, when you think about like divine timing and stuff like that, and they say what's meant for you is already there for you. You just gotta go out and get it. I always knew that I loved driving since like a kid. So I was thinking, man, either I could go into driving valet, which I was doing Uber and Lyft before I got my CDLs. I was doing that, and I'm like, bro, this don't pay enough. So I'm like, bro, I need more money for the time. So I went and got my CDLs, and I've just been up since. I love it. Love driving trucks, especially where I'm at now. Like, I'm at a place where I'm able to go home daily. So I get paid a lot more for the time that I'm actually working. Like my first job I was working with Western Express, I was probably working my full 14-hour days, you know what I'm saying? Over 60-hour weeks. And I was sleeping on the side of the highways, sleeping in I don't know where every night. With this company, I'm home daily, so it's a big change, a lot more money for the time. But yeah, right now, what I'm doing now is I'm turning in my wash bay ticket. I gotta turn this in so I can get loaded. I gotta cut the truck off too. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. Walk over here. Put this shit in a bucket. Paperwork and keys. I don't gotta get my keys. Just gotta get the paperwork. And then we just chill. We chilling until they get done. And typically get up in that comments, man. Talk about anything, you know. If y'all don't, I will. I'll be thinking of stuff just to talk about. Help me ease my mind. Helps the day go by. Like I love being alone, to be honest. Like when I was driving my first company, I was alone then, and I knew like when I got in the truck and I was like, I'm gonna be alone. I kind of like that. I don't like a boss being over my head or anything. Hauling jet fuel. All right, now I tell you what, there is a break off with how much money you making with the work and the liability. Now, I was saying earlier, I seen this truck on the side of the highway engulfed in flames. I seen that in New York, and I just seen it again last night. The one in New York was a tanker, so you know that hazmat blew his ass to smithereens. The truck I seen last night was just a regular semi, and then it had like the dry van back, so it wasn't hazmat. Yeah, yeah. The guy that got me on with the company I'm with right now, he was working with Marathon, hauling. He was hauling gasoline, but he got in a little bit of trouble, so he had to make moves. But nah, I'm not into the dangerous stuff. Like I enjoy driving, and I'm a thrill seeker, but I ain't trying to, you know, I ain't trying to have no chance of me blowing my ass up because some asshole cut me off. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no parts of that. Like at least in this, if some asshole cut me off, you know what I'm saying, I had to throw on the brakes. Let's say I went into a side rail. I'm not catching on fire. I'm not about to blow up. The worst case is gonna be a bunch of corn syrup and sugar everywhere. Like that's fine with me. But that jet fuel and that gasoline stuff, like I most definitely could go somewhere and make a lot more money than I am now. But at a certain point, it's like that's a lot more liability, a lot more risk, more endorsements. You know what I'm saying? With hazmat, you gotta get a FBI check. You gotta continuously renew that. Like you going through hurdles getting your hazmat, but it does pay more. But I ain't trying to do all that. All I had to do was retake a tanker's endorsement test. All I had to do was take that, and they put it on my license. Hazmat, you gotta go through hoops. The training for the job is a lot longer. Yeah, you get paid more, but you gotta be on your P's and Q's even more. Like I could roll out of bed and be cool, getting to work and be fine. Hazmat, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. And honestly, I love my job. I love driving. I love the company I'm with, but at some point, when I get everything together, I want to move in a different direction at some point now, hopefully before retirement age. But yeah, I want to get into to real estate, a whole bunch of different ventures. I want to have my own trucking company, so like, yeah, I could be on my P's and Q's for a hazmat for a shorter period of time with more risk, or I could be at a good zone like where I am now and just be chilling, loving what I'm doing, not dreading going into work, and make it happen. So I don't know. At some point I might, but all in all, with the hazmat and those bigger companies, you do need more experience, and I'm just now hitting like a year, so I'm blessed to be where I'm at for the experience I got. At some point I might change direction and go for a bigger company, but right now, like with like a hazmat, like Marathon or like Sheets or something like that, where I'm breaking 120, 150,000. Like right now, like I'm close to 100,000. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. That's way more than where I was at. Way more than where I was at. I done came from Section 8, baby. This is a dream. It's right along with the plan, man. Yeah, I am on Twitch. You can catch me on Twitch. Same name I got here. I try to keep all the social medias the same to make it easy, because my name is on here is pretty complicated. So I figure if they're all the same, it'd be alright. I couldn't really think of a cool name for myself. I never had a cool nickname. The best I got was Gabe. So and like I thought about, I'm like, shoot, I like a lot of different things, so I play sports. And I'm like, man, I'm a full team by myself. If I could have a team of me's, I'd be alright. I don't know if you ever heard that. But yeah, Team Gabe Rice. Follow me, you on the team. Welcome to the team. Like Team LeBron, Team Giannis. Yeah, I'm about to lay back again. Hold on, my little inch of laying back helps the lumbar. Waiting to get loaded, y'all. So I played football from pretty much middle school to college. I played basketball middle school to high school. Yeah. One sport I wish I would have played, like continued to play. I really wish I would have continued to play baseball. Yeah, what they don't tell you is the baseball boys get all the bitches. They get all the bitches, right? Them baseball boys, I don't know what about them, man, but the bitches love the baseball boys. You could, as a nigga that played football, you could fold them baseball boys in half, and the hoopers. You fold them niggas. But the bitches want the baseball boys, want the hoopers. Now who they fall for, who they get basically slutted out by is the football niggas. But they try to keep that on the hush. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You come in brick, mandingo body and all that, man, they gonna go. Them baseball boys really just eye candy. But yeah, I really wish I would have kept playing baseball. I stopped playing baseball like middle school. I focused in on football and basketball. I enjoyed both of them equally, but I was just better at football. You know, with basketball, you need height. I mean, honestly, football, you need height too to go like further in a career. You know, going into the pros, you can't be no 5'8" in the pros. You can't be no 5'9". You could barely be 6 foot in the pros. Like everybody in the pros is like 6'2" and up, all positions. There's very few that are under that and still in the pros. Like Kyler Murray, he's on the shorter side, but he in the pros. You know, he's that much more athletic at that height than what people could be at a height being taller. So he fit in good. Think about like Trey Young, he on the shorter end, but he got skill, you know, but he not short. He's short for the pros, but he ain't short. Like if he went to like a LA Fitness or YMCA, it'd be like, damn, we want him because he taller. But in the pros, he's on the short end. Yeah, football was cool, man. I enjoyed it. I played running back. You know, played running back. I played like a rover position, like an outside linebacker. Shoot, man. Honestly, I'll be live. I'll be live. I don't know about for the next 4 or 5 hours, but I know that once I get back home, I'm going on Twitch and I'm going live, so you can catch me on Twitch. Thanks for stopping by, BB. Yeah, I'll try to be live on YouTube as much as I can, but I gotta find something to hold my phone. Cause as of right now, I got this sitting on a do-rag in this little pocket right here. That's definitely about to fall. I hit one bump, that shit's gonna hit the ground. So it might stay up. If I could keep it up, like stay like the phone like stabilized, then I'll stay live. But if it starts to fall a lot, I can't have it as a distraction. So I'm gonna have to cut it off. But yeah, man, you can check me out on Twitch. I go live daily on Twitch. Yeah, see you there, man. Right now, just get loaded. Honestly, bro, I hate that we have to cut off the truck. Like I could cut on the truck, and like the fan will still blow, but at a certain point, it's gonna blow hot air. I'm in this thing, man. Fucking sweat. Hold on, let me see. Get this air going, man. That's how you cut off the truck, just to make sure that you don't move while they up there on top of the trailer getting it loaded. Right now, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see here. I know you can see through the mirror because I can see. But yeah, they got this platform that extends, and they got like this hose that goes down into the trailer to load the corn syrup. And you could tell where you at based on the weight. Just chilling now though. It's typically how the day go, man. A lot of people be working a lot harder. Me, I'm just chilling. I'm a chill guy, you know. might have to cut on this AC in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. Cut down the windows. Like, think about it. It's loud outside this truck. Just got back from Florida. Had a pretty good time. I was down in Daytona Beach. Went to Orlando for a day. Went to Orlando Studios. I'm back at it now, baby. Back to the grind. I couldn't wait. I could not wait to get back to the grind. Love it. I done fell in love with the grind. So honestly, it's not a grind for real. I love driving and I drive. My grind is driving, so I guess I done fell in love with the grind. Then I get home. Once I get home, I'm going live on Twitch. Depending on what my boy's doing, I might go back live on YouTube too. We'll be streaming just some games, running some PUBG, or maybe run some Splitgate, Apex, or something like that. I kind of done got away from playing Call of Duty. Like, typically, I would always have like Call of Duty in my rotation of games, but as of recently, I have not been playing Call of Duty. Everybody's been playing Call of Duty. I think it's because I didn't get the newest Call of Duty, and they added all these guns and stuff. I only really played Resurgence and Warzone, so I ain't never really cared to buy the full game. I just run the Resurgence and the Warzone. Pretty good on the sticks though. I'm good. I'm not great. I'm good enough to have fun when everybody's so damn sweaty. In no way am I ass cheeks though. Some people like to play you cock just because one game didn't go good. It's like, bruh, it was one game. It was here for all of maybe a minute and got clapped. We all got clapped. That don't make me bad. Depending on how I go, you know what I'm saying? That's just what happened. Ran into somebody better, somebody with a better opportunity, probably better guns and whatnot. But yeah, I like the game in my free time when I'm not working. I'm trying to fill my day up with work, but this job alone, you know, it can fill the day up for sure. Like, I could come in and maybe the earliest I'll probably come in is like 11. Typically I get loaded around 12, 12:30, 1:30. So I go from around that time. And I think the latest I done got in was almost 5 a.m. That was one time. One time I got in almost 5 a.m. I had like a 3-hour drive to, 3-hour drive back. I had a problem with my pump on my trailer, and it took almost an hour to figure that out. So we said that almost 5 hours, and it was a later load. So yeah, I didn't get in until almost like 5 a.m. one day. But that's not typically how it would go. Like, typically the latest I'll probably be done is around 12 a.m., 12:30, 1 a.m. But that's a 12-hour day. So I'm starting around the time I typically start. I got my coolant, I got all my fluids filled up. Got my DEF fuel, got gas at a good level. I'm really good to rock and roll once I get out of here. Hit the road. It's pretty much a straight shot. It's a straight shot. till I get to 170, exit 179. I don't remember this. It's crazy. I don't remember how to get there. I go up north towards Toledo, get off exit 179, and then I go, I go east. I can't remember. I can't remember the highway. It's almost like an interstate. It's not like a highways. I go through a bunch of farmland, and I get through there, go through maybe 3 lights, past 2 train tracks. Fuck, can't tell. Go over like 2 train tracks, I think 3 lights, bus a left, bus a right, and I'm there. So yeah. Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm gonna make a video here soon. I probably should have today, but my plan is to make a video on like tankers. You know what I'm saying? Why you should get your tanker endorsement. Basically the day in the life and how I go. Like an insight video. I'm gonna make one. I really need to stop slacking and make it. Because my trucking videos go crazy. I get mad love. I need to make another trucking video. I'm gonna make one basically day in life, how I go, how to do it. Basically like a training kind of video. Basically how I was trained, I'm gonna make that in the video and post it on my channel. It should go crazy, you know, because trucking videos go crazy in general. But right now I'm waiting to get loaded. I'm still getting loaded. Check it out. You can see through the mirror. They got the platform so typically they got like the bucket. They'll drop the bucket, cut that light green when I'm good to go. Right now I'm just chilling, waiting on it. Just waiting on it. There's no part of the process you can rush. Ain't no rush in the process. The moment you try to rush the process, it'll go wrong. Because it's not in your hands. It's in your hands, but it's not in your hands. It's not in your hands to hurry anything up. It's in your hands to put in the work. That's it. Everything else is in God's hands. If He didn't want you to have it at 25, then you weren't gonna have it. But all in all, He wants you to have it. It's just, we all got free will, free choice. So if you decide to do something that'll fuck up the process, then you're not gonna have it when you thought you was. You're gonna have it when you're supposed to have it. God's divine timing, man. Made me think, like, bro, I really wish I would have gotten the trucking a lot sooner. I got in the trucking like 27. I think it was like 27. Yeah, it was 27. I wish I would have got into it at 21, bro. If I would have gotten a trucking at 21, I'd probably have a DUI. I'd probably have a DUI OVI. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a lot more reckless. Don't really understand the consequences of your actions at an earlier age. You do when you're later. You do later in life when you're older. You understand that, man, this one decision can fuck me up the next 10 years. So I wish I would have got trucking at get going trucking at 21, but 27, 28 was fine, man. A lot more smarter, a lot more wiser, a lot less of a risk taker. Still am. Still am. I'm an adrenaline junkie. Love adrenaline. I love the rush. I love roller coasters. I can't wait to go the day I go skydiving. I tell you, some adrenaline. Going down some Tennessee or some West Virginia mountains. Oh yeah, at night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, get your heart pumping. Get your butthole a little tighter. Butthole a little tight. Because all you ever like see or hear in a lot of orientations, a lot of orientation videos is motherfuckers just brakes burning out, brakes gone, going down some mountain. But it's best to, just tap on the brakes. Don't try to floor the brakes going down a mountain, man, because you will burn them brakes out. Keep that J brake going. Yeah, I did a lot of like driving through the mountains when I was with Western Express. A lot. Because I wasn't just like how I am now, where I'm like pretty much regional, local, regional. Western, I done traveled the country with Western. I went basically south, went north, northeast, south, went west, came back, cut across. I'm saying I was all over the country when I was with Western. Now I'm just within the region. Home daily. Which I know about home daily. Don't know nothing about home daily. Home daily is you driving past all the trucks parked on the side of the highway and at the rest stops and at the gas stations, knowing that you about to go to your comfy ass bed at home with some food waiting on you. A nice hot shower. You don't get them nice hot showers when you're on the road. Hell no. You might get lucky and a Pilot or like a Love's got some good heat. But I've taken some semi-cold showers at them gas stations, man. I had to get out of there. This company, honestly, I almost ended up on the road again. I was like, man, y'all sure y'all ain't got nothing home daily? You ain't got nothing for your boy. I almost didn't do it, but I was gonna do it because it paid more. It was about time I started making more money, so I was gonna do it regardless. I was just gonna. Hopefully, I was just gonna be in the waiting line for a home daily, but it worked out, man. I got pretty much to my last day of training, and they said, "Yeah, we got you on a day cab." I was like, "You lying? You lying?" Like, nah, it's right there. That's the truck you'll be in. I'm like, let's go. I about kissed my trainer. I'm like, you did it for me, man. You did it. We did it. Well, I kissed my trainer when he told me I had the day cab. Because, boy, I did not want to be in one of them sleepers. I wanted to be home daily. I'm like, bro, I live right up the street. What I look like being on the road, and I live less than 5 minutes from here. That's such a slap in the face. But they looked out, man. They got me home daily. They got me in a day cab. Love this driving shit, man. You can just get in your own zone and just beat the road, you know what I'm saying? Just beat the road. Who that is? 719. I don't know no 719 number. My phone done got slick. It's telling me potentially spam. It typically be spam. So I just go ahead and block that number. Get up out of here. Get on the road. I have some like podcasts, some video or something going. Just have it playing in my ear. Something to keep the mind off the time. Because virtually in that same amount of time, you could be at home doing the same amount of sitting down. It's just whether you notice it or not. Be watching a movie, listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Working out. When the truck, you really got to focus on the road and what's around you. But you want to keep something in your ear, something with your mind going, especially if you're somebody like me. You got to keep your mind going. Because I like to think about where I'm going, like in life, not just like on the road. I like to think about where I'm going in life, like to manifest. Visualize what it's gonna be like when I get there and how I'm gonna get there. I like doing that, and I like doing that in silence. There's other times where it's like, man, my mental isn't there for me to be manifesting the whole day back to back to back to back. I gotta entertain myself somehow. About loaded. We're at 65,000, 66,000. So yeah, we about done getting loaded. Got to drive up to Fremont, Ohio. It's 2:48. So I should be there by maybe 5:30. I should be done getting unloaded by maybe 6:30. I should be back home by hopefully 9. I got gas and everything, so I don't really have to stop for gas. So hopefully I'm done and back by 9, and I can get going on the stream, get streaming on Twitch. I might stream on YouTube and Twitch later. But right now we just on the YouTube. I think I could go live on Twitch, but I get a lot better turnout on YouTube when I'm just out and about with the truck and stuff. With Twitch, man, I had to be locked in on my PC. This is my third trucking company I've been with. The first one was TMC. The second one was Western Express, and then this one, These. So yeah, we about done getting loaded. Try not to have music going so I don't get copywritten. I had to basically challenge the copyright, and I don't like doing that. I don't even like having a strike potentially on my channel. I'm still trying to get monetized. Hell, I'm looking like getting strikes on my channel. it's getting hot in here. Let's see, put my phone battery on. 38. Damn. Should probably be charging it. 38. Especially if I want to keep streaming, keep going live, I'm gonna have to go ahead and charge this thing up. Damn, we still getting loaded, man. Numbers still going up. Pop that right there. Waking up for real. Like I woke up and I went back to sleep. I thought about streaming on Twitch, but I'm like, bruh, I'm trying to do a 4-hour stream, and I think I got up and I only had like 3 hours before I had to get to work. So I'm like, bruh, if I can't get the phone, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all help. Go over to my Twitch, follow. You can subscribe if you want. Follow me on Twitch. I need y'all to get up in them views, man. I need them views, average views to go up. I need, on average, 3 views on Twitch to become affiliate. And I need, I think, 300 more subscribers on YouTube become monetized. So I got a little bit of work to do, man. I got to get back in my, networking. I got to get back in my networking bag. I got to get back in my marketing bag. Talking to different people, seeing if they got the YouTube app. Because I would say about half, a little more than half of the subscribers I got now came from face-to-face interactions and people subscribe to my channel. Right on the scene. So yeah, I gotta get back in my bag, man. Like right now I'm just pushing out the content, but I most definitely gotta get back in my marketing bag, because I'm pushing out this content. I'm getting a little bit of views that I am, but it ain't paying me yet. So I really gotta get back on that note, so I can start getting paid. And the faster I start getting paid, the more content I'll be pushing out. Because right now it's like, man, you getting what you get. You get what you get. Once I start getting paid, it's like, okay, this is paying me, so I gotta give you more. Yeah, just enjoying the process though. God is good, man. God is love. Process. Kind of want to see if I got any new subscribers. What I came through. I'm afraid if I try to share this, it's gonna basically boot me out my live. So we're not gonna share it yet. Hit that like button if you ain't here. Hit that subscribe button, my boy. Try to get monetized, man. Help a brother out. It's HBO. Help a brother out. We done, ain't we? tear weight is 76,780. That's my tear weight. That's after I got loaded. That's my tear weight. It's all around my truck plus the trailer with all the contents. I haul corn syrup. You know, I didn't tell you guys. 76,780 pounds altogether. I'm just waking up, y'all. I'm debating if I want to keep the live going while I'm driving. Like right now, I'm just getting loaded. You know, short little stops. That when I get moving, man, it's gonna be a lot bumpier of a ride, and I don't want my phone falling all over the place. But we are done getting loaded. We're just waiting on the paperwork. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you ain't yet. I pretty much go live every week, every day. So, yeah. Appreciate you for stopping by. Ooh, I'm trying to get the truck started. Get this AC going. I don't know if you can see me. I'm starting to sweat. It's a hot box. Look like they just changing shifts. One of the loaders just walked in. Gave me the Arnold Schwarzenegger thumbs up. Like, yeah. Get me up out of here. It's hot. You gotta have your truck cut off while they're getting you loaded in here. You'll see that red light. It'll turn green when I'm done. Pretty much then I can cut my truck on. Get this AC going. Till then, I'm in here like SpongeBob and Patrick when he visited Sandy for the first time. What kind of place is this? Yeah, them boys dried out real quick. Shit, this do-rag don't help either. Shit, only good for wiping off sweat. It's hot, my boy. I'm in here like your great-great-granddaddy's nuts. Consider that ball soup. Braid reveal, little wave reveal for y'all. Yeah, I got the braids now, but y'all don't want to see me with the waves. How you see sick. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, my braids starting to come out. They've been there for a good week. Birthday coming up. Yep. 30 years around the sun. Birthday August 13th, man. Honestly, all I want to do on my birthday, I honestly don't know what day of the week it is. But all I want to do is stream. That's all I want to do the whole day. If anything, I might get a tattoo. About getting a tattoo on my hand, get a hand tat. Looks like we're done getting loaded. They're spraying off my trailer. I don't know if you can see them through the mirror. Spraying off my trailer. They're about to drop that bucket. Light gonna turn green. Alright, they just got done getting me loaded. Hold on. Take y'all with me. Oh. Go ahead and get this paperwork. Got the sample. They give you a sample of the corn syrup. They give you the details on the paperwork. You gotta make sure your seals is right. Oh. Damn, fly just got in here. Yes, I am the brother with the do-rag and the hard hat. They say, oh, this motherfucker. They get the wrong nigga money. No, they get the right one money. So stop playing with me. Alright, well, we good to go, y'all. Good. Go right. There you go. Come on. Phone is locked. See if this thing will stay up. Right now I got it on the charger. Bring this seat up. Backing on up. Get me up out of here. It's hot. Birthday August 13th. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Be here. I'm going to need to see you in the chat August 13th. Turning the big 3-0. Turning 30. Do I look 30? A lot of people tell me I don't look 30. Yeah, I'll be turning 30 August 13th. Dirty 30. August 13th, 1995. Big 30 coming up, man. 30 ball. Ball game. You know what I'm saying? What I plan to do on my 30th, I want to get a tattoo. I want to get a hand tattoo. I'm thinking like a lion's mouth. Like a lion's mouth on my hand. And pretty much I want to go live for my tattoo, and then I get home and then I want to stream. I just want to do that. Probably have like a couple shots, a couple drinks. Well, I'm pretty much chilling. I'm locked into my grind right now, man. I don't really care to be going out to the club and stuff. I just got back from a vacation. I don't need nothing else, man. I just want to work, make money, and not spend money. Holla at me if you know what I mean. Alright, so we got this 2-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive to Fremont. There should be some slight, easy money. Easy money today. I think Fremont pays like two something or maybe like 3. I be forgetting how much each trip pays. But I'm pretty sure this one's like 280 to like three something. I think Indy's most definitely Indianapolis most definitely three. Just got done getting loaded. Hauling 72,000 pounds right now. Ugh. Get this show on the road. Show on the road, baby. Good 2-hour drive. I don't know if I'm gonna go live the entire time. I pretty much want to go live, like get loaded. You know, just do a little quick moves. Only reason why I wouldn't go live the entire way is because my phone might fall. And I don't want to be picking up my phone, dropping and shit in the truck. So if my phone start dropping, I'm gonna end the live. But until then, we live, baby. Yeah. Oh, there it go. There it go. You almost fell. Oh. Good thing is we got a light. We can fix this. Yeah. See, the phone charging is probably part of the problem. Hey. I guess I'll just charge up my beats or something. I think my phone was at like 40%. My tablet in the truck is at 93, so I don't know. Should be good to go live for a little while. As long as my phone don't start falling. We got 3/4 tank of gas. That should get me there and back. Shouldn't have to fill up today. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember that. Slow and steady. When it comes to driving tankers, man, basically that force that you feel when you either accelerating or slowing down is called the surge. Basically when the liquid's like pushing back and forth. It's called the surge. That surge will have you feeling like a ping pong ball. Have you feeling like one of those little paddle balls. You know what I'm saying? Getting smacked. The worst is going through Indianapolis, man. Indy got some of the worst roads. Terrible. That highway going through Indy is terrible. I try not to pick up the mini loads, man. Unless they just give them to me, I try not to go to Indy, man. Need a backyard. Doctor said I need a backyard. Nice smooth drive. That little yank right there was called the surge. That's when the liquid's pulling back when they yank the truck back. I don't really know how loud the truck is, especially where the phone is. So y'all might hear nothing but engine right now. Probably can't even hear me. Leave a 1 in the comments if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, leave a 2. and I put my earbud in. Honestly, if you couldn't hear me, you probably didn't hear that. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it going. My earbuds on. Always try to keep one in. Shoot. That surge, baby. But you know God is real. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Pushing the whip, driving this big ass truck. Oh, bitch! Yeah, man, I love driving, bro. I love this shit. It's so easy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, at some point in my life, I'm gonna get my pilot license. I'm definitely gonna get my pilot license. Because I know that, you know, I enjoy heights. I enjoy adrenaline and stuff like that. If I love to drive, I know I'm gonna love to fly. I like being on the water, like I like jet skiing, I like being on a boat. I know I would love to like have my pilot license. I'm already knowing. You know, I gotta have me a little plane in my repertoire. You know what I'm saying? You know, you see everybody with Rolls Royces. Everybody want a Lambo. Everybody got the Hellcats and the Demons. You know what I'm saying? Me, give me a boat, give me a plane, give me a truck, and give me some jet skis. Ski. And I'll be a happy man. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love a Corvette. I would love like a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? But outside of them two, man, everything else is just name brand stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Lamborghini is probably faster than a Corvette, depending on the Corvette. And you're probably, like, networking wise, get a lot more people interested in what you got going on if you had a Corvette. Damn, this man in a convertible Mustang GT and it's raining. Sad day for that white man. Sad day. Shit, he in that Mustang GT and I'm sure his retirement looking good. It's never a sad day for him. Rain, sleet, hail, snow. He good. That's low-key a flex. Driving a Mustang GT convertible in the rain with the top down. Yeah. If you weren't looking at the car, now you looking. Because you're like, damn, man, this seat's getting wet. Trailer, make sure that, you know, I ain't drove 50 miles or 100 miles without my trailer, like seeing it in my mirrors, just in case of anything, you know, be able to keep an eye on everything. You want to see everything around you, see everything coming up and passing, you know what I'm saying? You don't never to get caught off guard not knowing what's around you driving trucks. Traffic, that's when you want to do your look in your mirrors every 3 to 5 seconds. They say you should do it all the time, but nigga, that's a neck workout for 12 hours, ain't it? Fucking neck, you want the strongest neck. Checking your mirrors like that for 12 hours. I primarily do that check when I'm in heavier traffic. Like now I'm in heavier traffic. Once like little herds of cars go by, I can pretty much lock in on what's in front of me. My mirrors are set to a point that, I can look forward and still see them like in my peripheral. Straightaway now, it's easy going. Next little bit of hard work will probably be when I get unloaded. I start to get unloaded. But even then, like driving tankers and hauling corn syrup, like that's not hard work. Like, all you gotta do is cut the seals on top. I'm gonna tell you step by step. So you want to connect your hydraulic lines, connect them to the trailer, and then you want to go around back. You want to cut your seals on the back, and then you want to go along the sides, cut the seals on top of the trailer. You want to open up the top hatch, unscrew those handles, and open up the top hatch. Come back down. You want to take out your hose, connect your hose to the receiver, and then you want to open your valves. There'll be valve handles in the trailer back where you take the valve connect to the pump. You want to open your valves. Go back up front. You want to cut on your PTO. Let that run for a little bit. And then you want to pull your lever to unload and cut on the hydraulic. And then you pump it. You sit there and let that work for a good 30 minutes to an hour. And then once you see that you do your check up top and you see that you're empty, go back down, you reverse your pump so that you can bring in whatever's in the line back in the trailer. You want to disconnect from the receiver. You want to basically roll your line to get whatever's in the line out and through the pump. And then you want to shut off your pump. And you want to close your valves. You want to connect basically the caps to your lines, put it back through the trailer, close up, and I typically like to cut off my PTO before I close my top hatch. So I go back around, close my PTO, shut off my PTO, and then I close my top hatch. And I typically like to bring my seal. Got little yellow seals we connect just to show that, the trailer has been used. I like to connect that once I close up my top hatch. And where I'm at, I back out. I take basically an angle, like a 90-degree angle. I back out and then I turn out another 90 degrees. And I'm back on the road. It's pretty easy. Tankers work where you get paid so good for it not being a lot of work. Like, yeah, it's work driving, but if you love to drive, love what you do, man, it's not work. I love driving. Shit not work. Like, yeah, a lot of the routes, like these routes are like repeated, but I mean, it ain't sunshine and rainbows, man. Shit ain't free. The world ain't free. I'm glad I'm not in a warehouse no more. I was in that warehouse, my boy. There wasn't no windows. Glad I'm not in that warehouse. When you in that 8-hour, which I know about that 8-hour and Myers Distribution Center, which I know about that. Y'all know nothing about that. I'm so glad I'm not in the warehouse no more. I'll take doing what I love, which is driving and going to the same place, then reporting to the same place, and being in a warehouse, no windows, fucking AC barely work. I'll take this over damn warehouse any day. Any day. Fuck that. Fuck a warehouse. Fuck a warehouse. It's like, yeah, you could be driving the same way, driving trucks, especially when you're home daily. When you're home daily, you get to go home to your bed. You get to go home to your booth. You get to go home and get on the game. Yeah, there's sleepers and stuff that you can have. You can bring somebody with you and basically have your house and your truck. And you're in a cubicle. You're in a cell. I gotta at least go home. Yeah. You see something different on the road every day anyway. Even if you're going the same way, you're gonna see something different. Like last night I was going home. I seen a semi on fire. That shit was engulfed in flames. And it wasn't like a hazmat. It was like the tractor caught on fire. The trailer. The tractor was engulfed in flames. And the dude was standing outside of the truck. He looked like, damn, they getting rid of my ass. Or I don't know if they getting rid of my ass. The cop was sitting right behind the trailer. It's like, that was a weird sight to see a truck that much on fire and the highway not shut down and just a singular police car just sitting behind it. I'm like, bro, is this not a truck on fire? Like, what the fuck? Like, is this shit not on fire on the highway? Like, what the hell going on? They've shut down the highway for way less. Something different almost every day, man. If it ain't nothing exciting like a truck being on fire, I tell you what, it's most definitely boring where it's traffic. Later in the day, you can probably see somebody on the road giving some nookie. You never know what you see on the road, man. You could be going the same way every day, but you're gonna see something different. And then, like, just throughout the year, like, it could be raining, it could be sun shining, the trees could be with leaves on them, it could be leaves on the trees, the leaves could be growing, the leaves could be dying and falling. You know, you outside, man, it's a different feel to being in a warehouse. That I was in that warehouse and I ain't going back. Fuck that. That shit was like being on a slave pen plantation. Nigga picking products. You ain't never been in that 8-hour. What you know about that 8-hour? What you know about them E-rigs? Y'all don't know shit about them E-rigs. E-Regs about broke me. I gave up a good job at the time. That probably could have took me further in like management. Because these niggas is fucking me over with the E-Regs, man. The regulars, that's E-Reg. The regular packages. Those are packages that are bigger than 5 feet, heavier than 80, I think it was like 40 or 80 pounds. E-Reg, maybe they have almost from being a supervisor over the unload to them put me as supervisor over E-Regs. And on top of that, we are in the middle of a pandemic, so we got half our staff got cut, so half the people showed up for work. And then all they tell me is, I just gotta keep the belt moving. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all want me to help y'all keep this thing going on y'all time with half the people, but I can't touch nothing. I'm like, bro, y'all gonna get a case filed on me, man. They gonna have the union file a case on me. Cause I don't know what else I could do outside of being hands-on and helping this shit move smoothly. And boy, I was busting my ass. And I think they see me busting my ass because when it got to a point where I was like, bro, I'm done with this shit, man. Y'all working my ass like a slave over here. They wanted me to stay. And they were like, man, you sure you want to quit, man? I mean, kind of keeping us on track through a pandemic. I'm like, bruh, I'm out of here. They're about to work me like a slave. Y'all gonna have me to be the only supervisor that go from one station to E-Regs. Y'all better do a rotation over this bitch. They got me the only one over here like a goofy. Y'all don't know what the E-Regs is. Y'all know what the B-Regs are. Do your homework on irregular packages. Do your homework on pandemic cutting your staff in half. And you having to move irregular packages keep the belt moving. Hell no. I got up out of there. I went somewhere a lot easier, a lot cleaner. Yeah, I had to take a step back from being in management, but it was a good step back, man. It was one of them Steph Curry step backs. Took a nice little Lucas step back from management to just being crew. Got rid of the responsibility. Got paid more. I don't know how that happened. I got paid more when I went to Amazon. I was just working as a crew. I got paid way more. Hours was less. I got paid more. Better schedule too. I think it was 2 to 6 and then 7 to 12 when I was with Amazon. How about that, man? Honestly, when I was at Amazon, I was seeing I kept seeing people was getting their CDLs. And they had like a poster banner up to get the CDLs through Amazon. But I assumed that if I was to get my CDLs through Amazon, I would have to sign a contract to work with Amazon, and it was the Amazon Tom Team, whatever they called it. I assumed, and that was my biggest mistake. I assumed that I had to sign a contract to work with Amazon after I got my CDLs. And I didn't want to do that because they're paid for driving the CDL stuff. It was like 19 something an hour. I'm like, bro, what? No. I'm not trying to do that shit. 19 something an hour with your CDLs. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to sign no contract. So I went through my city's community action agency, and Mr. Sales, man, he really helped me out. He helped me out get into CDL school. Shouts out to him, man. He helped change my life, or help it be what it was supposed to be. His name was Leonard Sales. He was the director over the CDL program, and he got me in line, and I went ahead through it and got my CDLs. I never looked back. Honestly, I've been trying to reach out to him just to thank him and send him a gift. Like, man, I really appreciate you, dog. Like, you really helped change my situation. And my situation changing has helped other people's change. Helped them for the better. So, shout out to him, man. I'll forever be grateful to him. I tried calling him a couple weeks ago. I couldn't get him on the line. Tried calling him while he's at work. I don't have his personal cell. All I got is his work number. Cool dude, man. He knew my uncle and my dad. Helped me get my CDLs, man. I told him I was gonna get him a gift. It was gonna be a truck with a couple shots in the back, right? So I was gonna give him a gift. Buy him a truck with some shots in the back. Still got it though. I'm gonna hook him up. Really appreciate that dude, man. Shit. Y'all hear that beeping? That's my distance alert. Somebody driving like a grandma, my alert goes off. Because it's like, I'm not even driving that fast. I'm governed at 68. Motherfuckers driving slower than that on the highway in a car is baffling. It's like, move! Get out my damn way. I got places to be. I gotta get home. I got a stream to start. Driving slow, man. Hell wrong with people. I tell you what, a lot of these old people, man, they need to be retested for their license at like 58. And then again at 68. These old people, man, they had their license for life. They should not be driving. These the folks. I'm not gonna say they the ones causing the accidents, because people causing the accidents is assholes and dickheads and the negligent dumbasses. People that don't get their tires changed, got bald tires, bald ass tires, and then it start raining and they ass spin out. Like, you a whole dumbass. Why is your tires bald in the middle of spring? Why is your tires bald in the middle of winter? You gonna cause an accident because your ass can't drive for one, and two, you got bald tires. Just be negligent people, man. I don't know if it be females. I think the majority of the females be the ones that be causing the accidents when it be raining. Because somebody ain't teach their ass how to drive in the rain. Or they just not taking care of their car, getting the tires changed, they should be bald and spin out. I don't know, I'm not a woman hater, but I be seeing a lot of females in accidents, especially when it be raining. I'm just saying. That's from my eyes. That is not a fact, but it's a fact to me. These motherfuckers can't drive. I grew up driving, man. I grew up driving without a hand on the wheel. I think, like when my dad, he would come to get us, like split parenting, you know what I'm saying? Co-parenting. I lived with my mom. My dad would drive from Cincinnati, pick me and my brothers up. And I would just watch him drive, man. There was not much else to do in the car. Like, I wasn't an iPad baby. I wasn't a tablet baby. And we didn't have that. Like, you really had to, like, entertain yourself with your hand out the window, or, you know what I'm saying, playing I Spy, or maybe you had a sheet of paper, but if you didn't have none of that, we didn't have no iPads and cell phones when I was a kid. So I was the one just watching my dad drive. I would watch how he drive, and I've developed a love for driving. There was times where, you know, I got older, he would let me like hold the steering wheel when I was able to sit up front, and we would drive from Dayton to Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? I would be steering the whole way, so that only added to it. So technically, in a way, I've been driving since I was like 6, 7 years old. I just ain't getting to push the pedal, you know what I'm saying? Steering, I've almost always been steering, just paying attention to the road. If y'all want to hear a funny story, hit that like button. It's technically how my dad taught me how to drive. Hit that like button if you want to know the story. Fuck it, I'm gonna tell you anyway. So one day, I think my dad had me drive, and we had went through this drive-through. Why would you just had to merge over right in front of me? It's crazy. So we had me drive through this drive-through. It's a Wendy's drive-through. They wanted me to order him something. I think it was a junior bacon cheeseburger, and I ordered me a junior bacon cheeseburger. And we get our food, and I asked him, like, so what you want me to pull over? I'm about to pull over so we can eat. He was like, nah, go ahead, you know, keep driving. He was like, you're gonna have something in your hand when you be driving anyway. So might as well learn. Anxious parts of me learning how to drive was merging onto the highway. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just adjusting to like speed and time, but until on average, I believe almost everybody on average gets anxiety merging onto a highway for the first time driving. Well, I had so much anxiety, I ain't gonna say scared, but I was nervous. I'm like, man, I'm merging onto this highway where everybody's flying by. Like, that was probably the most nerve-wracking thing with me learning how to drive, was merging onto the highway. I got so much anxiety from merging on and just getting adjusted to that faster speed. Because, you know, when you learning how to drive at first, you probably in the parking lot. You probably just driving around your neighborhood. Emerging on the highway is a whole different ball game. Because not only do you got to get to the speed everybody's at, but you got to actually get to that speed and not hit nobody getting on. It's crazy. I remember it like it was yesterday. But in fact, it was 12 years ago. I didn't get my license until I was 18. Why? Because we were poor. So I had to wait till I was 18. I wasn't able to go through driving school. I wasn't able to get my tips and shit. At 15, I wasn't able to get my license at 16, get a car, drive myself to school. We was broke. I couldn't do it. I would have. I would have loved to. But we was broke. So I couldn't, and I had to wait until I was 18 so I didn't have to take no driver's course. I didn't have to take no driver's course, and I could get my tips one day and then take the test the next. So I got my license at 18. But I knew how to drive. I felt confident with driving before 18. And I was learning how to drive since like 6, 7 years old. So I was destined for this shit, man. I live this shit. I do this. I do this. And it's like, whoa, buddy, slow down. We know you're not Jeff Gordon. You're not driving Formula One. You're driving a semi at 68 miles an hour. I get it. I know. But maybe this is on the way to driving Formula One or NASCAR. I told myself I most definitely want to drive like sports, like pro racing at some point. It'll probably be when I'm like 40. I most definitely want to, whether that's like dirt or if that's like drag racing, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's like NASCAR. I don't think I could deal with driving NASCAR. NASCAR, man, it's cool and all, but I couldn't imagine driving in a circle hours on end. I couldn't get down with NASCAR. I could do some Formula One shit. That shit look cool, like Mario Kart. That shit like Mario Kart on crack and meth and heroin and cocaine. I could drive Formula One. I could see myself doing that. If not that, like drag racing. Most definitely do some drag racing before like I get to a pro level. Like down the road, I'm gonna get me a nice car to take to a drag strip. And at some point, I'm gonna get like a drag racing team. I can see myself doing drag racing. And then at some point, if I could get in a Formula One, I would. That shit just sound fun to me, man. Watched this, it was a Formula One racing movie. I forget what it was called, but basically it had like these gamers come out and they put them into Formula One car for a race, for an actual race. And buddy, he was like, the dude, he wasn't coming in first, but he was doing really good. And like just the game itself like helped him understand like how it would go It's basically driving like a simulator until getting into the real deal. So yeah, I can see myself doing Formula One. Drag racing. Shit, I'd even do some derby shit. Do some derby races. I could mess with some derby races for real. I'd love to do all of that. As long as it's on wheels, honestly, if it's on a boat or in the sky, I can do that too. I'm just to do it all, man. I'll do it all. I do it well. I can see myself later in life, like having like a good amount of land. I don't want to say a few acres, but I want to say at least like 20 acres, 40 acres. I would put like a little race strip on that motherfucker, like a little racetrack. Put me a nice little racetrack on my land, man. I would love to do something like that. Now, I wouldn't have no big ass cars going on it. I'd probably have some like really souped up go-karts on it. Maybe some dirt bikes to go on it. I say the cars for the drag strip. That'd be a few times everybody see me pop out, be at the drag strip. This nigga Gabe don't pop out to the clubs, he pop out to the drag strip. Be an app to connect to YouTube to stream, be a front back cam, but I love this reviews, man. You always know what time of the year it is. Love the views. Love just seeing the greenery, flowers, stalks, like corn stalks, plants. Produce being farmed out in the distance. A lot of views. Love seeing whether it's a cloudy day, sunny day. They say truckers get that tanner's arm. That one arm that be hella dark, be on the left side. That's how you know it's somebody a trucker. They got one arm super dark. I just got back from Florida, so I'm brown as it is. So it's kind of hard to tell. Sometimes if I know it's like I got longer drives, I'll roll up my sleeves, try to tan that upper side. I just got back from Florida, like my shoulders are pretty tan. They're not gonna get much darker. You can see that live